signal and go. Good job. Were you able to drive to your event yesterday? I talked to your mom on the phone.
I didn't drive to the volleyball game, but me and my grandma went to the mall yesterday, and I drove home.
Okay. How'd that go?
It was good. We took all, like, the back roads. Okay. So it wasn't, like...
you went to North Star or Rolling Oaks?
North Star.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Because I didn't want to go on the highway yet.
Okay. So. Highway driving is super easy. It's easier than the back roads.
Oh.
We'll be doing highway tomorrow. So we're going to be making a left turn. Now, let's look at this. Okay, he's going to come out good. So notice how he's getting in the middle? That's a shared left lane. So he's in the middle. He's out of the way of people going that way, and he's out of the way of people going that way.
Okay. There's a lot of cars.
So definitely use your shared left lane whenever you can. Let this come back.
I can get on the line?
No, not that one.
Okay.
So it will look, I'll take you to a place where you can see shared left lane.
Like that, right?
Yeah, like that. Whenever you see those two yellow lines that are wide,
okay.
See how this person, they're getting in the shared left lane. It allows them to get out of the way while people that way can continue to drive forward. So we're going to go ahead and make a right turn. Good. So as a new student, whenever you're trying to get somewhere, if it's difficult to cross over, don't cross over.
Okay.
We just go a different route. So we're going to continue to go straight. So today we're going to be working on suburban roads, left lane turns, and double left lane turns.
Okay.
It's a big difference. I'm also going to teach you about overhead pass and underhead and why and when it's a one-way street. When you're comfortable, you can get into the left lane. Good. Ready to get in the left lane. Okay. I'm going to go over this a lot today and a lot tomorrow, okay? Hopefully it'll be a long stop something. All right. Whenever you see an overhead pass, we're going to just talk about overhead first. Whenever it's an overhead pass, that means there's a highway above us and we're going underneath. When you see roads like this, that means the road to your left is one way. Okay? And the reason for that is, and the road to the right, when you go straight, is one way. The reason for that is the overhead people are exiting, and they can only exit one way. Okay? So whenever you approach an overhead path, go ahead and say in your mind, look for those one-way streets, the do not enter street. So when I say go left, you should automatically know I'm not going to make this first left because it's a one-way street.
Okay.
We're going to make the second left. And again, it's a one-way street, so you're going to turn in the lane that's closest to you. Good. Good. And we're not getting on the highway. We're going to stay right here and go straight. There you go. Good. Get into the left lane. Again, there's another overhead pass. We continue to go straight. So that means that's one way. So the second one, I want you to turn it left. And since it's one way, we're going to turn into the lane that's closest to us. Good job. Good job. Good. That was really good. You stayed in your lane. Because sometimes it confuses students. They're used to us saying, turn into the lane closest to them, the yellow line. And we're going to stay on the access road. And they think, they don't know that it's a one-way street, so they go all the way to the right lane. So you did good.
There's one lane now?
Yep, merged into one. Now up ahead, it's already telling us, through traffic, merge left. It's telling us there's a yield up ahead, okay?
Okay.
Most yields, like we say, we always treat our yields like a stop. This is a yield where people are coming off the highway. So go ahead, once this wall leaves and you can see, start looking over your shoulder to see if anyone's coming. If not, you may continue to keep going, and then you're going to get in the left lane.
All the way left?
Just this one. Just one. Good. So, now, same thing. Before overhead pass, we were underneath. Now look, the highway is below us. Same concept. If we're coming from this direction, This is one way. That's one way. Good. Keep staying in this lane. Keep seeing them brake. There you go. Good. 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 Exactly how it is. Merging off the highway. Don't forget when you're going to intersections, look left and right. Yes, ma'am. Try not to get too comfortable. As adults, we are very comfortable with being tunnel vision. So as new drivers, try to make it a habit so you carry it on in life to always look through the intersection. Okay. Good.
On those like that, you still want me to look both ways, even though it's just going that way?
Yes, just because even though it's a one-way street, that actually wasn't a one-way.
Oh.
It's coming both ways. But even on one-way streets, I say yes because you ever hear about people going down the highway the wrong way or new students going down the wrong road? There you go. Good job. So this is my favorite place to teach students left turns and double left turns because there's a lot of traffic going on. There's a lot of cars. If you can get comfortable with this, you're going to be 100% okay when you're on the road doing some drives with your parents. So it's my goal to get you comfortable so that when you're with mom, it's good.
Am I staying straight?
Yep, we're going to stay straight. It's going to be a big square. So we are over here, mom, off of Church Parkway and 3009 and 35 Access Road. This is where we're going to be practicing our single and double left turns. Yep, good, good, perfect. That's exactly how you treat a yellow light. Okay, so now that we're sitting, we'll go ahead and start talking. So we're gonna go straight, and there's gonna be another set of lights. We're gonna make a left. We're gonna make a left here. We're gonna come back. We're gonna do this about 3 times. First time we're gonna do it, we're gonna be on the outside left. So when I say double left, that means there's 2 lanes that can go left. The outside lane can go straight or left. The inside lane must turn left. The most dangerous is the outside left lane. Do you know why?
Because they're going like two different directions.
So close. It's dangerous. The outside people who are turning left, it's dangerous because the inside people, if they don't know that we have the left turn also, they'll get into our lane. So as an outside person, you have a job to look at staying in your lane while also making sure they stay in their lane. And then if they don't stay in their lane, you have the responsibility of trying to figure out what you're going to do. Yes. So what I like to do, I kind of like to do a zipper. So if I'm turning and I'm watching a person, if we're right next to each other and I'm turning, I'll slow down just a little to allow them to be a little bit in front of me so that if they do start getting over, it's okay.
Okay.
Or I'll be in front of them and turn. But I don't ever want to turn right next to them because if they don't know that I have a left turn lane, they're going to come into my lane. We'll actually do it twice, and then I'll work my way back to your school. Traffic is heavy. What does that yellow sign say up ahead?
Left lane ends.
Good job. So what does that mean?
It's going to be 1.
It's going to be 1. Good. The further out you read your signs, the more you'll be able to understand what's about to happen with your road.
So I need to get over, right?
We're in the right lane. The left lane was ending, and they were coming into our lane. Now you're going to get your speed up to 45 because these people are coming off the highway. We're on the access road, and we're going to have to get over, okay? Not right now. Turn on your left turn signal. Continue to keep going, and now get over. Good. Right here. We're going to keep straight. And we're actually going to do the inside first. So turn on your left turn signal. Get over again. Good. You want to stay right here, straight. There you go. Look at the blue car. Signal. Good. So we're going to do the inside first. So again, here's the overhead path. We're above the highway, which means traffic this way is all going one way, and traffic that way is all going that way. You can see in your sign that inside is a turnaround. Our lane is a left turn lane. That lane is a left turn and going straight lane. And believe it or not, people have it bad. And it's not always going to be the new students when it comes to left lanes. It's adults. It's adults coming from different countries who just got a license that don't understand the left lanes. So, good. Go ahead and turn on your signal. See how the cop has on your signal. So again, sometimes people forget. Sometimes people ask, do I have to turn on my left turn signal, even though this is a left turn lane? And remember, I was telling you, yes. See how all this traffic is? if it was a big vehicle in front of us and we weren't able to see the signs or see the signs on the side, we can see by looking at the vehicles in front of us. So for this side, you see that silver Ford? He has on the signal. So that's letting this person behind him know, okay, I'm in a left turning lane. Us, no one has on their signal. So if we weren't paying attention and we didn't know through our driving school, we would assume, oh, we can go straight.
Yeah.
Okay. So it helps when we turn on our signals for people. We have to realize we tell our students in class, their parents, 40, 50, myself 40, 39, we took driving lessons a long time ago and we've not been required to take it again. Well, rules and laws have changed. So it's not the new drivers that are scary on the road, it's the parents and adults. Yeah. And so I'm personally fighting for Texas to make it a requirement for all adults when they go to renew their license to take a renewal class, where it's just a quick 6 hour or 2 hour, just to refresh their mind on everything. Right. We don't turn on the solid green. So do you know the difference between the solid green and a solid green arrow? Okay. Solid green arrow means you're protected. That means you're turning. That means they can't. Okay. Solid green, when you're trying to turn left, means you yield to all these cars. So we can go on a solid green only if it's clear and there's no one coming this way. So that's the difference between a solid green and a solid green arrow. You did good. I don't think you'll have a problem with left turns. A lot of students freak out when they do it, but you did really well. So.
I did some yesterday, actually.
You did?
Yeah.
Good. So we have the right of way. You keep straight. Don't slow down. So. When you can, we're going to get in the right lane. At the right, we're turning right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I get to the right only?
Yep, right.
And then on these, I can like turn like whenever,
Yep.
right?
As long as it's green, you can turn. But if it's not, just stop at the yield. Good.
And then on those, do I have to stay like to the lane closest to me, or can I go to that?
Yep, always turn into the lane closest to you. And then once you're straight, you use your signals and you mirror your turn to get into the next lane. You'll see a lot of adults just going everywhere they want.
Yeah.
But you'll fail automatically because it's called a violation of the law. You have to turn into your lane. left at the stop sign. Right, they have stop signs. Go ahead, go right away. Good. Good job.
Even those I had to stay in the one closest to me.
Mm-hmm. So what you just did was perfect, because then look at this car next to you.
Yeah.
See? And if we would have swung out, we would have went into their lane without even realizing it.
If there's no car coming, can we go to the outside lane?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have to always go into your lane, and then once you get straight, then you turn in your signal and you can get over.
Okay.
Because what happens is, the reason why it's illegal, because what happens is, if you turn, and let's say we turn into this lane, and a little bit before the lane that you turned into, let's say there was a McDonald's,
Okay.
and those people turned right, they just crashed into you.
Yeah.
Because you turned into their lane instead of your lane. Then you see the lot with yields. I'll show you. Let's see one. And if you want, you can go around this vehicle. We're just going to go straight the whole way to Lookout Road. Back to your store. at the stop sign ahead, we're going to make a right. It's going to be a yield. We're going to treat the yield as a stop sign. It's going to look like I'm taking you on the highway. I promise you I'm not. It's going to be the access road.
And we're doing highway tomorrow, right?
No, tomorrow we're going to do parallel park. Tomorrow we're going to do Suburban Road Part 2, and then day 6 is parallel parking. Day 7, when students do well with everything else and parents say okay, then we do highway. We have to switch it up. Now you go. Good. Now you're going to stay in this lane. There you go. We're going to split. We're going to go towards the bus where the bus is going to stay in our lane. The reason why we leave highway for last, because highway is more so a treat. It's kind of like a private lesson. Highway is not on the road test. So,
it's not?
No. And most students, the only thing that's on the road test is parallel parking, reversing a straight line, and then driving through a neighborhood and back. That's it. So we focus. That's why we say on day 7, if the parents say, yeah, sure, why not? But if not, we just focus on these regular roads. This is what students drive the most.
Yeah.
But you're doing good, so you'll be on the highway. You're doing well. I just stay in this lane. Make a left at the light, which is Nacogdoches. What type of lane are we in?
The left.
And then, is it a double or single?
Single. Or it's a double.
Good job. So with you being on the inside, you know to stay on the inside. Keep straight, just like them.
Oh.
There you go. So another thing about the double lanes when you're going over overhead pass like we just did is once you turn left, if you're on the inside, you're going to have 2 options. To stay in the left lane where you can turn left again, or to go straight. And that's what you saw. You had 2 options. So that's the one instant where you have...
I have to go out a little bit more.
Go out, yes. Okay. Where you're still in the lane that's closest to you. It's just you have 2 closest lane options that are yours. I think when I'm done with you, I'm going to do a drone video where you can see the top doing 2 left turns. When you're comfortable, you're going to get in the right lane. Now, we could have made a right back there at Stall Street, and it would have took us around straight to your street that's on your school. However, I want to see how well you do going 45 and then slowing down to make a right turn, where you don't slow down too much, where you don't hit the curb and you don't swerve into the other lane. Okay. So that's what I'm about to put you in.
thought it's a school zone.
You know, I've always wondered that.
What?
The school zone sign. I'm like, school is right here. I know the
I
library
know.
is, but
There's a school that way.
that way?
Yeah.
Never seen one so far away. Keep straight. Oh, the lights out. We're gonna turn here. Go ahead and turn right. Right up here where the street is, I want you to make a U-turn back. Look over your shoulder. Come up. A little bit more. Good. We're gonna turn left at the light. That's why I need to part two. So, what I wanted to do to end, I can't do right now, but we will do it tomorrow. After you get that down pat, be comfortable giving your mom the A-OK that you're good on Suburban Road, which is the road you're going to drive on the most.
Since there's a crosswalk and there's like that wall, can I like scoot up onto the crosswalk?
You can, but you're not going to have to because it's a light.
Okay.
It's not a stop sign. So the fact that we can't see left and right now, it's not a big deal because it's a light.
Okay.
When it turns green, you can scoot up, look both ways, and then go.
Okay.
It's mostly for stop signs that you're going to edge up for.
Okay.
Good question. We're going to make a left on Judson Road.
Do I need to get over to this lane?
Yes, ma'am. Once you see the opening, you're going to get over. There you go. Good. See how we're over the line?
Mm-hmm.
See how it makes it harder for them to turn?
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay. It's learning.
And this is a single turn, right?
It is.
So do I have to stay on the inside?
Yep, always stay in the lane. So whether it's a single turn or not, you always want to turn into the lane that's closest to you. Here's a perfect example. If you turn and you went into the far right lane, the cars that are coming this way, and they want to turn into their lane, you're in their lane and they can hit you. And you would be the one at fault. what you're going to do is when you do turn left, once you get your vehicle straight, turn on your right turn signal, get your speed up so that you can get prepared to get over. Because, like I said, many adults, they turn into whatever lane they want. So we have a long line of people behind us, and chances are once they turn, they're going to turn right into the right lane just so they can go faster. And we want to make sure that we're prepared to get over and we don't make it too far down the road where we miss our turn.
This school zone is really bad.
All right. Turn on right turn signal, increase your speed, and then do your steps. Go ahead. Speed limit is what?
40.
Good job. The sooner you signal, the better. I'm quiet. We'll work on it. You got it here, and then I want you to park anywhere to the left. Okay. Use your brake. Use your brake. Turn to the right. Turn to the right. And straight. Good. Yeah. It's okay. You can just put it in. Good job. High five on that one. You did that. Good. All right. Let's turn this off.